Hey everyone, it's Hannah, and here's our last video reflection over Web 2.0 applications, which include wikis, social bookmarking, blogging, and the flipped classroom. So let's get started. The first application I want to talk about is the wikis. I think wikis can be very useful in middle school all the way up through college. I used a class wiki last semester in one of my classes, and it was really simple to use and allowed all of the students in my class to add notes to one page. So we all had all the information in one location. I think wikis would come in handy when completing group projects in the higher grades, especially when it comes to figuring out which student is doing what. Social bookmarking, just like wikis, would be an awesome tool to use in the higher grade levels. I am not planning on being a high school teacher, but if I were, I would definitely bookmark tutoring tips or videos that my students need to use so they could have it all in one place, and so that I know they have the materials they need to be successful. Blogging. I'm not sure how I would incorporate blogging into my everyday life as a teacher, but I love reading blogs about teaching because it gives me new ideas to try with my students, even now as a para. So I can't wait to be able to implement all the new ways into my own classroom. Flipped classroom. After watching the video example on YouTube, all I could think of was, I hope I never have to do this in my own classroom. I get that it's important for students to take control of their own education, but there are just too many variables for me to see this making a positive learning experience for all the students in my future classroom. First, the flipped classroom would only work if every single student had access to a computer and a reliable internet source, which is really unlikely. Second, I already see the struggle in my third grade classroom I work in, getting kids to bring back a simple 4-question homework assignment, so you can't guarantee that all the students will even watch the videos. There are also so many different learning styles that I can't foresee all of my students being able to simply watch a video and get the concept, especially in the elementary grades where so much of the learning is hands-on and the kids need to be able to manipulate the subject, and it requires a lot of repetition, which is beneficial to the kids at such a young age. When they are still getting routines down and making relationships, that's what they should be focusing on rather than watching videos at home with their parents. Being a special education para also makes it hard for me to see how I would differentiate for ability, because I can see at least 5 of my students freaking out because they aren't a video type learner. Another thing, I hate to say it, but some parents don't even spend enough time with their kids to know they have homework, let alone force them to do the homework or watch the videos at home. Lastly, as a beginning teacher, I don't know where I would find the time or resources to make all of the videos and know that they're going to fit into the curriculum that I'm teaching. That's all I have for this reflection. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you guys later.